Hey y'all, it's Amanda and this is my Texas Zone A garden, and today I'm out and about and I decided to make the trek over to Green Acres in Melissa, Texas. So it's about a 45-minute drive for me from Wylie, but several of y'all have suggested I come check it out, and I've been to the one in Irving, so I thought I'd just see what this one's like. Okay, so I actually love Green Acres. I think they have a really good selection of like basics, which is nice. Then I think they have an amazing selection of roses and shrubbery and trees and things like that as well. I don't think they have as great of a selection of perennials, but I think that'll change over time because both the Irving location and the Melissa location have only been open in like the last year. They haven't been open very long at all. And so let's go check it out and see what they have during the hottest, worst part of the North Texas summer. Okay, I'm not going to go in the inside part of the store yet. We're going to head over here to the nursery first. Oh, this is pretty. Hey, how are you? They already have mums out. Super cool. I can't tell if this is larger or smaller than the Irving location. I think it might be a touch smaller. But let's go check out perennials first. Some Mexican petunia. This stuff spreads like crazy. I do like the white. One's pretty. Helen von Stein lamb's ear. These are $9.50 a gallon. That's a good price. Purple heart. Now I have some purple heart in one of my hanging baskets. I'm going to take it, propagate it, and put it into the shade garden because I think it'll be really, really nice. Denver daisy rudbeckia. These are pretty. Samarina. This is called echinacea. So I guess a cross between echinacea and rudbeckia. These are pretty. Great for fall. Ooh, an aster. Okay, this is a hardy aster, October skies, and you guys ask me all the time. I typically get mine from Lowe's because it's the only person who sells them. But here's some more asters, which bloom beautifully for the fall. Full sun, average water height 18 by 18. Fall blooming, hardy in zones 5 through 9. And I'll put up a picture because all I have is this little bitty thing. I've got some purple ones, so I'll be interested to see if that's any kind of different. Nymphophia, catmint nepeta. Let's see, salvias, assorted varieties of salvias. It's this little pink salvia back here. Apex pink, height 18 inches. Sweet little blooms. This is Mystic Spires salvia, which I've got some of that. Siam tulip, Siam splash, tender perennial, part sun to shade, moist, well-draining soil, 18 to 24 inches tall, zones 8 through 11. Now this would be cool for the shade garden. Those are pretty flowers. I like that. see, we've got some more perennials this way. Not the plumbago. Another sombrero yellow. Ton. All of those are $12.50 each. It's a penstemon Pikes Peak purple. Several varieties of coral bell heucheras. What's this down here? Roselia. It's a pretty plant. I don't really know anything about it. That's pretty. Okay, let me go back over here. Got a lot of caladiums, although they look worn out. Oh, it says all their caladiums are 75 cents right now. Lantana. Now, these are hardy to zone 9, so these are considered perennial lantana, which is cool. This particular yellow one is. This one is Bloomify. And here you've got some of the multicolored ones. Bloomify Mango. This one is Lantana Hot Blood. I don't know if all of these are, you would have to look. Not all Lantana is a perennial, so, and these aren't tagged anywhere else except for the big ones. Like I don't see like a little tag tucked in here. I do like this color. Oh no! Oh, this is really pretty. Lantana Landmark Rose. Pretty colors. Kind of got the lighter color in the center and then ages as they get darker. This one's really pretty too. That one's Bloomify Mango again. Here's some white. Here's the new gold, and this one spreads a lot and is considered perennial in our area. And then here's your Purple Falls Trailing Purple Lantana, which I grow and love. Check out these Texas Rock Rose. How great do those look right now? Those are $22.50. That's a big plant for that price. Gorgeous, and they love the heat, so they'll be open during the day, and at nighttime these blooms will close. They basically look like little tiny hibiscus. All right, so we got some Cleome Lavender Dreams up here. Lots of caladiums, pentas. So it looks like we're headed back into annuals. Here's your Mexican heather. And lots of vincas still, which you can still plant vinca. These guys are a little stressed. They're ready to get out of their pots. You can tell because of the lighter green color. They're ready to move on. Purslane, you can still plant purslane. And it will last until the first frost. All All right, check out this Rudbeckia. It's called Graffiti. Very pretty. Great fall color. And you can continue to deadhead these and they'll continue to produce color. Lots of mums, which is crazy. If you're in my area, don't buy your mums right now. It's too early. Way too early to buy mums right now. But they got a lot. Prices are pretty good. The 10-inch one is $17.50. And these are good size. All right, looks like we have some more asters over here. So this one right here is Magic Purple. It doesn't say its hardiness, so you'd have to Google it to see. These are the kind of asters, though, I like to plant. I usually can only get them at Lowe's. I do like the pink color. That's pretty, too. More lantana. This color is fabulous, especially for fall. I can still put that out. Just calling it assorted. Lots of lantana. Plumbago. Now this guy I've put in fall arrangements for orange marmalade firecracker flower or crossandra. It's an annual. And even the purslane, especially if you try for some of this orange purslane, it'll work really nicely for fall arrangements. See all these orange colors? And especially like for the North Texas area where it's just still so stinking hot. And I'm dying to make a fall container. This is fabulous. Look at that. So pretty. So they've got some ornamental kale and cabbage, which I think is always really fun. However, these do not hold up as well in the winter as you would think in our area. Ornamental ginger, those are pretty. Oh, look how pretty. Catharanthus. Those are sweet. Some blue days. Right here, Evolvulus. Super pretty. Got some begonias hanging around. And begonias are still really good for some of that fall color, especially these varieties that have the more of the bronze colored leaves. Those look really good. Look how pretty these penstemon are before they bloom. And they turn into this. Aren't those pretty though? You could grab a little of this penstemon for some fall color. This is small durantas. Now it looks like they've got a bunch of ornamental peppers, which is super fun. Those are pretty. Oh man. Thing about these ornamental peppers is you can save these peppers. Now they're not edible, but save them and harvest the seeds and start your own for next year, which I really should consider doing. These are pretty too. I like the purple a lot. Those are called Pepper on Acapulco multi-purple. Impatience. Some salvias, misty salvias. Now here's coleus, excellent for fall containers here in the North Texas area. Gives you a lot of color based off the foliage, not necessarily a bloom, which is kind of cool. This guy is neat. This one's called Flamethrower Serrano. Super pretty. Oh, and we looked at that one. All right, a ton more caladiums, which are all on clearance for 75 cents. More coleus, but more in the green tones. This is salvias. Some more Mexican heathers. I guess I'm really just kind of looking at this point for fall color, which is ridiculous because it's 103 today, y'all. Got some of our sweet potato vines. Marigolds are excellent. My marigolds are starting to come into bloom. Marigolds are excellent for a fall garden in the North Texas area. I'm obsessed with like this kind of gold color. It's beautiful. Their flat of 18 is $22.50. I love these. These look really good. Got some salvia over here and some larger ornamental kale. $8.50 for those. I would like to start some of my own ornamental kale next year. Looks like this is all vinca. Still lots of vinca, and if you need color in your garden, you can still plant vinca. It's going to last quite a while, and it loves the heat, and it loves dry conditions. Now that doesn't mean don't water it. You still definitely have to water it. And here's some more mums over here that are actually blooming. It's crazy, y'all. It's 103 degrees outside. Okay, just want to glance at these hanging baskets over here because they're just older hanging baskets, so they're really far along. These are so pretty. Look how long this one is. It's $22.50. So pretty. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. All right, let's look at some other stuff they have over here. Here's some more ornamental cabbage over here. Look how beautiful these are. These are only $5. That's a great price. Ornamental cabbage kale. These would be great in some of my containers. I like those. Some ivy fairy rings, round rings. Those are pretty. $32.50 each. That's very pricey. I should make one of those myself. This guy I love for fall. This is a sweet potato vine, but it's like a variegated sweet potato vine. So it's got like a little bit of purple, white, green variegation in it. Looks really nice. This is pretty. What are you? Fiscus repin fig ivy variegated. Heart sun. That'd be cool in my shade garden. I like that. It's like a lot of ground cover down this portion with some maybe coleus at the end, looks like. Yeah. Okay, over here I saw some of their topiaries, and I'm always interested in the pricing of topiaries. So here is a boxwood English 2-ball poodle, 7-gallon for $125. Some of these are very cool. This is called a juniper Dobbs frosted sculpture, $79.50 each. Now here's some evergreens, juniper Hetzizi 2-ball, 7-gallon, $120 each. Those are large. They've got the triple for $120 as well. Here's some spirals. So those are pretty. It's a Carolina Sapphire spiral. Pretty good price for the height of these, $120. Now if you don't like the frosted look, here's the darker green and the Hetzi spiral. It's a deeper green tone. And here's your Blue Point juniper. These are more pricey, $185. And then finally some much larger ones over here. These are 15 gallons and these are $250. Let's go look at the ones on the other side. I want to stay out of this thing's way though. Go to the other side. Now they have a few Japanese maples. Let's see what this kind of stuff looks like. These are massive. There's one over here. It's gonna have the price on it. This one is $425. Not bad for a 10-foot Japanese maple. Super pretty. I really like that form right there. Arizona cypress, Carolina sapphire. How fun are those? $190 each. These look good. I'm kind of pleasantly surprised with some of their pricing. I mean, these big massive ones are $425, which is not bad. I love how frothy that one is right there. They have some smaller scale ones over here that are like $250, $275. I like this one. Still about another 6 to 8 weeks before I'd be willing to plant something like this. Now they do have some smaller ones tucked in some different places. Let's go check some of those out. So y'all know I am on the hunt for a Japanese maple. Just let me get in here. Japanese maple for the shade garden. These are $475. They're probably 6 feet tall. So pretty. Okay, back here is their shrub area and other plant. I mean, they've got other plants back here too. Let's go check out the grasses, because those are always really great for some fall color as well. And I feel like the texture of grass is very appropriate for the fall. Look at these. Look at that color. Those are Flax Dark Delight, $32.50. You could just put one of these in just a beautiful container and they would look spectacular. $32.50, I mean, that's a lot of wow factor for the price. We've got some red fountain grass or purple fountain grass. The 3 gallons are $23.50. They're looking pretty worn out already. But we've got a shorter variety here, 1 gallon for $11.50. Look how much color that adds for the fall. Now I love this kind of grass that has the fronds and such for the fall. I think it's just so pretty. Look at that. You can harvest it for arrangements. Here's a pampas. Which definitely has that fall look to it as well. Looks like they got a sunshine privet right here on sale for half off at 15 gallon, only $80. That's nice. I don't need a plant that big, but I see some more Japanese maple trees over there. Let's walk over there. They look like smaller scale and perhaps would fit my budget a little bit better. I bet y'all are getting tired of hearing me talk about Japanese maples because I've wanted one for a while now. So these are kind of smaller. Those are $125, probably about 4 feet tall. Got some that are a little bit taller. I would very much be looking for a variety that does a lot of weeping, in a shape that does a lot of weeping. It's like I see one in here that looks like he does a fair amount of weeping. This guy's actually really pretty too. Something that has a lot of weeping, and then I would be lifting it up on a like pillar with a container, and I would really want it to like drape and create an umbrella effect. Excuse me. See this one, how it has like this one branch that comes out? Love that. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And of course, lots of smaller varieties at about $70. But I like about the under 200 mark. That one, it's really nice. I can't buy it now, y'all. I will kill it. It's just too hot. But see how this whole thing like just arches, this one beautiful arched. That's what I'm looking for. Can't buy it, can't buy it, can't buy it. I will kill it. It won't make it, y'all. Okay, so lots more over here. I love this variety, this Sangu Kaku with like the red bark. I think it's really pretty. Have some more on the other side. Oh, look at, he's moving some over there, see? I think he's moving them from here. Some larger varieties. See how they come out and they drape over? For me, it's going to be all about the shape of it because I want it to sit in a very particular corner of the shade garden, and I want it to create a canopy. So it's going to be very specific. Okay, let's walk to the inside because it is brutally hot and it's literally hard to breathe. Okay, I did want to show all their trellis. So this has like a rusty look, which I actually don't mind, but I know a lot of people like it to be a little bit cleaner. The rusty ones are very inexpensive. It's like this guy is easily 7 feet. He's 100. This guy is even taller at 133. And then this extra large one is like 178. Huge. These giant arches. This has a small arch, a medium arch, and a large arch. So you can see the small, medium, large. The small is 178. The medium is 222, and the large is 266.50. And then if you don't like the rounded top, they also have all of the squared off grids. Small ones are 66.50, 89, 100. This one is 133, 151. And then here's your more decorative ones that get even a little bit more pricey, but still absolutely beautiful. They have a lot of them. That's one thing that's kind of nice. Like if you need it, like several, like 3, like a trio, they've got all those instead of you having to piece it together, which I think is nice. Okay, they have botanical interest, seeds, and I was thinking about planting a few more zinnias. This is all vegetable on this side, or edible I should say, and then this side is all flowers. I might grab a few zinnias. Okay, I do like all of their decorative stuff. I will say I consider it very pricey, but they do have beautiful, very unique things. Gazing ball, stand is $15.50, but the actual ball is $75. I would love to make my own. Maybe we should try that, y'all. That would be a really fun project. Got some sweet bird houses. Their sculptural stuff is beautiful. Lots of solar light. Like all of these hot air balloons are solar. Very cool. They definitely have a lot of fun styles. It's not all just rustic. You typically find mostly like rustic farmhouse in the Texas area, but they do have some wide varieties of other things. Very whimsical items as well. Love all this glass. Look at those. The jellyfish. They're so pretty. So pretty. They have so much here. I really should have taken the time to make a list before I come, because then I come and I show up and I'm like, ooh, 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 and then I can't even remember what I originally was trying to purchase. Now, I do know that I want to get some fertilizer, and they do have biotone over here, and they have it in the larger bags, which is always nice. So this is the larger bag right here, which is $59.50. I might still go ahead and get the smaller bag just because I don't want to pay $60 today, y'all. I know that it's probably better savings if you get the larger bag, but God, that one's $59.50. But over here, the plant tone, it doesn't have that biotone. It's half the price. Isn't that insane? I wondered about, should I get some flower tone and apply it to a lot of my containers and beds right now, because this is what increases blooms, and that's really what I want to happen right now. Why don't we do that? Y'all, they have Halloween stuff. Look at this rug. Holy crap. That rug is $56. Nope. They have some fun stuff over here, though. Jack-o'-lanterns are pretty. I like the crows. They have some gnomes. Some cute stuff. Okay, so it's a good shopping trip. I worked hard not to buy too much. I did focus on getting some fertilizer. I'm going to try out the flower tone on all my beds that I'm wanting to reproduce blooms for the fall, because that's what this fertilizer is really focused on, boosting the bloom growth. So I got those, and then I also picked up another bag of biotone starter fertilizer, which is just really good. And now I'm coming into the time where I'm going to be planting out a bunch of plants for the fall. So that'll be really good. I also picked up a few zinnia seeds. I still have just enough time to get these in. Let's see. I don't know how many days it is to germination. Usually for zinnias, it's anywhere from like 60 to 90 days. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can go ahead and get these in and get some going. I picked up zinnia cut and come again. So these are 18 to 30 inches tall, bloom summer to first frost. And I picked up zinnia senora, which is 32 to 40 inches tall. The zinnia senora is more of like a salmon pink color, and the other one is a mix. And then finally, I did pick up two new plants for the shade garden. This first one is the variegated fig ivy. It is part sun perennial, and I think I'm going to put it in that 3-tiered planter, or at the top of I have a skinny 3-tiered planter, and then I have a larger one. They both have Swedish ivy. I'm thinking about putting this one at the top of the larger of the two, just to really see it kind of trailing. I think would be really pretty, and I love the vibrant variegation. I'm really into variegated plants. And then secondly, for the shade garden, I picked up one of the Siam tulips, Siam Splash. It is a tender perennial, part sun to shade, water, moist, well-draining soil, 18 to 24 inches tall by 14 to 18 inches wide. Its bloom time is the summer, and it is hardy zones 8 to 11. Exotically and beautifully torch-like flowers bloom on long stems with striking grass-like foliage. So really looking forward to getting that planted up as well. And so those will be some upcoming videos, getting both those planted and getting a bunch more of the zinnia seeds started. All right, y'all, I hope you enjoyed today's tour, checking out the new green acres out in Melissa, Texas. It's about the same distance from over to the Melissa one as it is to the Irving one for me. So I'm right smack dab in the middle of the two. But I was very happy, of course, with the quality. They had quite a bit to choose from. Everything was very organized and nice and neat. Prices were good, so I felt really good all the way around. All right, you all, as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Every time you like and comment, it helps grow my channel so much. And if you don't feel comfortable commenting, just drop me an emoji below, letting me know that you made it all the way to the end and that you say hi. Also, check me out on my social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.